So yeah, this should be a disaster. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. I'm doing pretty alright myself. I'm pretty excited for today's video because we are doing this month's Ipsy versus Ipsy versus Ipsy, which is always pretty exciting to me. This is like the... I don't even know how many months we've been doing this now, but if you guys have been continuing to enjoy it, let me know down below in the comments and we will continue our experiment, our very poorly executed experiment. Or if you would prefer to see it just like go away, you can let me know that too. I always think these like faux turtlenecks look so cute on other people, and then I put them on myself, and one, I'm just not sure about this, and two, it literally feels like it's choking me. Anywho, for those of you who are new here, I'm going to really quickly explain how the experiment is going to go, and then we'll just jump on into the bags. I am starting off completely barefaced because I will be trying on everything from all three bags at the end of this video, so if you want to stick around for that, you can. Alrighty, so this is how the experiment goes. I have set up 3 different profiles on Ipsy. I'll tell you guys more in depth about each one of the profiles as we go along, but basically first I have my regular bag that has all of my like accurate things. It has my hair color, eye color, my actual makeup and skincare preferences. Then I have my adventurous bag, which does not have my accurate stuff like at all whatsoever. That bag is much more geared toward like really bright, exciting makeup. And then finally I have my skincare bag, which is much more geared toward skincare. Alrighty, so that was a very quick little overview of each one of my bags. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into these, starting with my regular bag. Alrighty, so this bag has my actual hair color, eye color, all that stuff, plus it has my true makeup preferences. So I have said that I am very comfortable with makeup, however, I want more like neutral, wearable, everyday kind of makeup. I really want to stay away from like crazy colors and bright adventurous colors. So here we have the bag itself. There's a very interesting scent coming off of it. It's quite strong actually, I'm not sure why. It's pretty cute though. I like the black and white with all like the faces a little bit abstract in there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get in here and pull out the card for this month. So the theme for this month is Create March 2018. So this month is all about like doing something a little different. It says mash up 2 lipsticks, rethink your wardrobe, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and reach in here. The very first thing I'm feeling is a tube of some sort. So let's go ahead and see what this is. The very first thing I have is this Nip Plus Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Scrub Fix, and this is supposed to brighten and renew. This is also a pretty decent size sample, not super duper tiny, and just giving it a little go here on the back of the hand. It is definitely very gritty feeling, which is good for a scrub. It also smells really good. It smells a lot like grapefruit. I really like the smell of this. Alright, so I'm excited to try that out. Next up in here, I'm feeling something in bubble wrap. Let's go ahead and see what this is. This is from City Color. I was almost defeated by bubble wrap. And this is a Glow Duo, a cream and a powder. So it's supposed to be a highlighting set here, but I'm thinking this is going to be just a little bit dark for my very pale ghost-like skin. The cream side here though seems to be quite light enough. Alrighty, so here are the 2 swatched. The cream one swatched here is definitely light enough for my skin tone, and I think it's actually really pretty. It gives a nice like light subtle glow. This one over here is definitely way too deep for my skin tone, but I think it would make a really pretty eyeshadow. Alrighty, next up I'm feeling a cardboard thing. Oh wait, let's get this first. I think it's a brush. Yes, it is. Very excited. So I have a brush here from Scoon, and this is a large shadow brush. I get quite excited when I get a brush in a subscription. I don't think I've gone and purchased a brush on my own in I don't even know how long. It's been quite a long time since I've actually went and bought like an eyeshadow brush like by myself. But this looks like kind of like a flattened, maybe like a shader brush here. It does feel pretty soft, and I like the color scheme with the black and rose gold. So this, oh, there's something in my eye. So this is something I'm definitely quite excited about. All right, next up I'm feeling, oh, I get it. Okay, I was like, what is this? But they actually sent us 2 little markers in here so we can color the outside of our bag. That's actually pretty cool. It's a very interesting idea. Definitely goes with the theme of create. Alrighty, next up in here, I'm feeling a cardboard thing. Let's pull it out. Oh, okay, we have something from Douce. I really am not sure if that is how you say this, but this is a Freematic eyeshadow. I have received several things from this brand, mainly eyeshadows, in subscriptions past. This is in the shade Ariana. It's like a really pretty, like, metallic-y brown almost. And there it is swatched on the hand. It's definitely like a bronzy brown with a little bit of like metallic sheen to it. Very pretty. Alrighty guys, and one last thing in here, which is an eyeliner. It's always an eyeliner, and it's always a black eyeliner. So this is Sex Kitten from Tarte, and it is a standard subscription box black roll-up eyeliner. It did swatch fairly nicely, however, nice and creamy, pretty black and pigmented. Hopefully it stays put and doesn't like run all over the place. Where did that even come from? This is literally like covered in setting powder. So for my first little bag here, I think this is a pretty decent assortment. I think it definitely goes with the more like neutral, natural makeup, browns, like light highlights, things like that, black liner. It also came with a brush, which I was pretty excited about, and then just one skincare item. So for my first bag, I think they did a pretty good job. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and move into my second bag, which is my adventurous bag. Alrighty, so this bag here is supposed to be a profile for somebody who has blonde hair, violet eyes, loves makeup, but only likes crazy makeup, like pinks and purples and blues and greens and oranges and that kind of stuff. Definitely not neutral like my first bag. And the very first thing out of my adventurous bag are these little masks here, which I think are actually really cool looking. Like, I like the black on them. I like how they're packaged. So these are a Good Night PN masks, and they are for nourishment and moisturement. That's definitely not a word. And they are from the brand Meg, and I definitely do think it is nice that we get 2 masks instead of 1. I think that definitely ups the value. Alrighty, so we have the same bag here. I don't think there's any type of variation this month. And I'm already seeing right on top our little marker set. This time we got pink and blue. Alright, I'm doing 2 things in bubble wrap this time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this bigger one though, because I think, yes it is, we already have a repeat. So we again have another City and Color Glow Duo, and I will be setting this to the side to pass on to somebody else. Let's go ahead and get that other thing out of the bubble wrap, which apparently it's escaped because we just now have bubble wrap. Ooh, I really like this bubble wrap. It's like very small little bubbles, very nice to pop. I'm going to assume it was this that came inside of the bubble wrap. So we have a cream pigment here from Hikari, and this is in the shade Envy. So I'm really hoping it's like a bright cool green or something. Ooh, it is a bright cool green. Awesome. So here we have the shadow. It looks very, very shimmery, very, very green. And here that is swatched on the hand. It is reflecting beautifully in the light. I'm really excited about this. I definitely think it fits the adventurous profile. Plus, it's just real pretty. Alrighty, there are 2 little things left in here, and one is feeling very familiar to my finger, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. And we have our second repeat. We have another little liner here from Tarte, which I will also be setting to the side to pass on to somebody else. And then we have one final item in here, and that is from Glossier, and I have never actually tried anything from this brand before. I have definitely heard people talk about it though, and I see it advertised to me all the time on Facebook. Like every single day that I'm on Facebook, there is a Glossier ad for something. But this is a mintbalm.com, and I could actually use some lip balm right now. My lips are pretty dry as always. Might have got a little carried away there with the balm. It's definitely super minty. I'm feeling a bit of a tingle, which I like, and it's pretty thick though, very kind of like pasty almost. It kind of whited out my lips a little bit, which made me look more ghostly than normal. Alrighty guys, so that's everything for my second bag, and it's not exactly what I expected it to be. The only thing that was really like adventurous in this bag was this super beautiful green pigment. Everything else was kind of just so-so. I mean, I don't think it's a bad bag at all. I'm just not really sure how well it fits into like the adventurous profile. I am pretty excited about getting 2 masks. That's always pretty cool. And you know, the rest of it's pretty nice as well. It's just not exactly adventurous for me. Alright guys, so the third and final bag we have here is the skincare bag. So on this profile, I have said that I do not enjoy makeup like at all whatsoever. I only want skincare stuff. I'm only interested in brands that are really like skincare heavy, but I did give them my actual like skincare concerns and that kind of stuff, and boy do I have a lot of them. So let's go ahead and get in here and see what we got. This one should basically be like the opposite as far as the other bags. There should be more skincare items than there are makeup items. Alrighty, right here on top we do have a skincare item, which is good, and I say this brand's name wrong every single time You would think I would learn by now, but this is from Ahava, and this is a Time to Clear Purifying Mud Mask. Ooh, okay, I actually really like mud masks. I think they're kind of fun. And just testing the mask out on my hand over here really fast, it does have like a bit of a grit to it, probably from the mud. It does, however, smell like sunscreen, like very much like sunscreen actually, but I will definitely be interested in trying this out. Alrighty, next I'm feeling, am I already feeling another repeat? Yes, I am. So we have something else from Dulce, but this is actually in a different shade. So this is a Freematic eyeshadow in the shade Lola, which is a very pretty purple. I'm getting a little bit concerned though, because I said I was going to try everything on, so now I have a brown, green, and a purple. So we'll see how this goes. So here is Lola swatched on the hand. It is pretty, not exactly as pigmented as I thought it would be, but it does have a very nice sheen, a little bit on like the pinky side. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get out my markers here. Yes, so we have another pair of pink and blue markers, but then I think I'm feeling a brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out. Ooh, and this is one of those really, really pretty brushes. Ooh, I like these. Ooh, that's a strong scent. So we have another one of these beautiful brushes. They are very, very shiny on the handle. We have two little adornments with like rhinestones, and then it's like a ombre pink and purple. And this brush is from SL Miss Glam, and I really, really enjoy getting brushes. I do see a couple little guys trying to escape here out of the top of the brush, but that's all right. This is pretty soft, and I'm definitely excited to have it again. I haven't had to purchase brushes on my own in so very long. It's really, really nice. Alrighty, I'm feeling two things left in here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this smaller tube, and this is from Ico London. Oh, it's a mascara. Why was I not expecting that? I thought this was going to be like an under eye serum for sure, but this little guy is actually a mascara. Very cool. So there is the little wand there. It has a very interesting like bend up. I will definitely be giving this a try today. And then we have one final thing in here, and this is from Nip and Fab. So we have yet another repeat. So it seems like in each bag we have received a repeat, like twice in each one. So this I will also be setting to the side to pass on to somebody else. But overall, this bag, I guess, I don't really know. I feel like it's an okay bag. I'm definitely excited about the brush. I like the little eyeshadow. The mascara in the weird tubes, kind of cool as well, but I don't know how well it actually fits into the profile I set up. I have been doing the reviews after every single one of these unbaggings to let them know like what I liked about the bag and what I didn't like about the bag. And every time there's a makeup product in my skincare bag, I give it like a 1-star rating and say that I don't like it at all, even if it's something I do enjoy, because I really want this to be like a skincare heavy bag. However, we did only receive 2 skincare items, which is about the same as all the other bags as well. So I don't really know how well this one actually fits into the profile, but I think it's an okay bag. Alrighty guys, so that was all of my bags unbagged for you guys, all 3 of them. Sorry if that took a little bit of time. I am going to go ahead and move into the try on portion and figure out some way to put on brown, green, and purple eyeshadow without looking like a giant mess or bruise. I'm sure somebody with better makeup skills than I, which is most people, would be able to figure it out easily, but for me it might take a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on into the try on portion. If you guys don't want to stick around for this part, that is okay. I understand. This is probably a very long video, so just thank you so very much for watching me unbag my 3 bags. But if you guys do want to stick around for the try on portion, that is starting now. Alrighty guys, so I've gone ahead and done my like entire base and my brows because we really didn't receive like much more than eyeshadow, so everything was really concentrated with the exception of the highlight to the eyes. So I went ahead and did all this business so you guys didn't have to sit through it. And now I'm going to attempt to put 3 different shimmer colors on my eyes, so yeah, this should be a disaster. I am going to go ahead and start with a matte transition color. I'm going to be using this little palette here that we just got in the Ricky's Cult Crushes box. I'm going to go ahead and lay down a quick base and then throw on a transition. Alrighty, so even though this is a metallic-y brown shade, I think I'm going to put it into the crease, so why not? We'll give it a go. So this is the brown shade that came from Dulce. I've already lost the little like pamphlet that came with it, so it's the one that's not Lola. Alrighty, now I think I'm going to take Lola here on the brush that we got, and I'm going to apply that to the center of the eye. I don't don't know, you guys. I've tried with both the brush and my finger, and I'm just not really getting the pigment that I want to out of these Duce eyeshadows here, and I think they're actually kind of expensive if I'm not mistaken. I want to deepen up around this, so I'm going to be using this Rose Metal palette from Velvet 59. This is a hybrid palette, meaning you can use it like on the face and the eyes. I think I'm going to take the shade right here, which is Metallic Rose, and try to like deepen up next to this lighter purpley shade in the center. I'm going to use this KOKIE Professionals brush to try to do that, and then if I need to, I'll switch to my finger. Alrighty, now with that same KOKIE brush, I'm going to go into this Hikari pigment. I'm going to run this underneath my lower lash line. I'm a little bit sad, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I kind of wish I had just put this really cool bright green all over my lids because I'm not a huge fan of that purple Duce shade. Alrighty, now that green is under there, I don't know how I really feel about it either, but it's there. I'm gonna go ahead and use the little Tarte liner here and line the waterline, and then I'm going to put on a wing liner, and then I'll be back to try out this little tube of mascara. Alrighty guys, liner is done. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some of this Lash Alert mascara. I'd never really understand mascara in little squeezy tubes. I guess it might be good to like really like mush out all the last little bits of mascara in there, but I'm still not quite sure about them, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. It seems like it's doing a pretty decent job coating. It's definitely making my lashes look quite a bit thicker. Alrighty, so the eyes are done, and I don't think they're a complete disaster as I had predicted they would be. The shadow didn't really turn out exactly as I was hoping it would. I was a little bit disappointed in like this purple shadow. I really wanted it to be much more pigmented than it ended up being. I think the green's really fun, but again, it didn't go on exactly as I thought it would. Maybe if I was applying it to the actual lid itself with like a primer or something, I'm sure it would be like a lot more impactful, but just under the eye like it is right now, it's kind of just like fading away a little bit. Alrighty, I am gonna go ahead and try out this, what is this called? Highlighter here. And what I want to do with this is try out this OFRA like super shiny mineral powder as well. So I'm gonna take this cream highlight and dab a little bit onto my cheekbone and then kind of place some of this over top of it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I haven't tried out that OFRA mineral powder yet, but we're gonna see. I'm not going to be using this highlight today because it is just way too deep. It is definitely catching the light. It's very subtle, more like glowy. Oh, you guys, this could turn out to be an absolute nightmare. So this is the OFRA Face and Body Mineral Shimmer in White Diamonds. I got this from Octoly a little while ago, and I've been wanting to try it forever because it's like beautiful but also terrifying. It literally looks just like glitter, like very small glitter. So I'm gonna go ahead, wish me luck. I'm gonna go ahead and tap some of this off. Alright, I'm just gonna do the City Color cream on this side so you guys can see what you like best. Alright, so there is just the City Color cream highlight, and here it is with a little bit extra. Let me know what you guys like down below. Alrighty guys, so here is my face all done with the Ipsy stuff. I think there's a couple of pretty decent items in here, but several of them I'm a little bit disappointed in. I really wanted more pigment from the Duce, I don't know what they're called, from the eyeshadows that we got, the Freematic eyeshadows. I thought the brown one was a little bit better than the purple one, but I just couldn't get the pigment I was looking for. Maybe again, if I used like a base or something and just kind of patted it on top, it would be a little bit more pigmented. Overall, I would say that I think I got pretty decent bags this month, but I really don't know how well they fit the profiles. I do like that there was a bit more of a colorful eyeshadow in my adventurous bag, and my neutral bag was very neutral. But I feel like my skincare bag could have used a few more skincare items. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm so very sorry if this video was very long and grueling. I hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. But yes, that is all I have for you all today. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Please go ahead and subscribe if you guys would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!